Carol, it's amazing to have you on the podcast, so welcome. And how are you generally feeling here in Austria? Because it's a beautiful scenery. It's a nice event to have, really.
Yes, it's a very nice event. We was, because of Corona situation, 2 or 3 years not here. Then we was last time here with the old Cupra, and with the new Cupra was to find some setup. It was a little bit different than the old Cupras, but I think we have found it and we like really the track. I think Red Bull Ring is a good track for the Cupra cars, and yeah, it's okay.
You have obviously spent the past seasons bringing the new Cupra to life and up to speed. Last season at the start there were some maybe teething trouble and problems at the beginning to deal with. How difficult was that opening period of the season?
Yeah, last year in the beginning of the season we have some problems with technical problems with the Cupra, and but after 2-3 races we managed the technical problems, and also the experience for the car, we must to learn it to make it better, the setup. But I think in the end we can see from race to race it was better from the results and from the speed, and I think we are in the good way.
And did you always know there was potential in the car, or were there some doubts at the beginning?
No, I think from the beginning on was potential in the car, but the big problems with the technical problems in the beginning, when we have not the experience with the differential and some other things, it was not so easy. But when we have make it right, then we was, I think, fast.
You can always count with help and support from your team boss, Petr Fullin, who himself is a racing driver, actually even a European touring car champion. How much does it help to have his input, his insight?
Yeah, it helps a lot. You can look at our data and look on the onboard videos and can give us some tips how make the corner entry better or some other things, driving style better, and it helps a lot. I think it is very good that we have it.
Mm-hmm. You had your first big breakthrough moment last year in Slovakia when you stood on the podium for the first time. How big of a moment was that for you?
Yeah, I was very happy. Of course, podium is always good. When we go to a race, all drivers I think have the want to go on the podium, and it was very good. I was not thinking about it in the beginning of the weekend that we have the chance, but it was a surprise and I was very happy.
Still after that, there were some difficult races. What do you think was your turning point with the Cupra and with your season last year?
I think Grobnik was the turning point. In Grobnik we was from free practice over qualifying and race completely fast in the top 3. And good, I have some mistakes in the race because of battle, and have was too brave in the race. But I was looking a lot of my budget for not destroy the car, and then it was not the best result what I want to have in the beginning of the weekend. But I was happy.
In the end, the season turned out really well for you. You scored a double victory to end the season with in Brno. And I guess that season end, that finale was just an amazing weekend overall. How did you feel? How was it with the team?
Yeah, this was my very best race. Also, I was so happy about it. I feel it in the free practice that we have a lot of potential with the Cupra. The guys from Fullinrace make a very good job. Always they make a very good job, what means the setup. And the engineer Pavel Gelner have find every question, he find an answer for us drivers, and also Peter Fullin when we have some questions for driving. And this complete team makes us that we are very good in the front in the moment. And Brno was my successful race weekend what I have in my career.
Mm-hmm. In the ice hockey, for example, they always say that it's always great to score a goal right before the end of a period, because you go off the ice with something positive. So how good was that? How important was this double victory and season end before the winter break then?
It was very important for me, and I was very optimistic to go to Hungary, but my target was in Hungary top 3 position after this double victory. But I have some accident, and then from last place to go in the second race to go to the front is not so easy. And yeah, but the double victory was for me very, very good experience to very positive for the next races what they comes.
Did it change or affect, let's say, the winter preparations in any way?
Now we have make the same like the old Cupra. We have make all reparations what you need and what mileage the parts have from the car. And I think all drivers make some preparation for the body himself. And yeah, it was only that you have what you say better feeling to start in the new season.
In the end, actually last year you finished 3rd overall, beating mainly Bartosz Groszek, who is the current championship leader, and basically with Michal Makeš and Tomáš Pekař gone, you are the highest scoring driver from last season, returning for the 22 championship as well. So expectations, I guess, are really high. What is your aim for the 22 season?
Yeah, at the beginning my target was again top 3 position for the whole championship. Maybe, but after Hungaroring I have lose some points because of first race and second race from what I say from the starting from the back and go only to the 8th place. Then I have not much points for the complete event, and then I must look that I have no other accidents the season because of your one event you can scratch the points, and I can not make other accident or something. Then I must 100% every weekend make good points, then I have chance, I think, for top 3, but I cannot say 1, 2 or 3 or 4. I hope top 3.
And with that in mind, what do you think is going to be the greatest challenge of this season? Obviously Bartosz Groszek seems to be really strong. There might be some new names on the top of the list. What is the thing that you need to be careful about the most, maybe?
Yeah, I think, yeah, of course, I think for me will be Bartosz Groszek the most important challenge. He has scored good points in Hungaroring, and yeah, we have a lot of good drivers in this series. It's always not easy to drive in the front.
Okay, in any case, Carol, I really wish you all the best for the 22 season, and we and our viewers, our listeners really can only hope for amazing racing and exciting action on track. So thank you for being on the podcast, and have a great weekend, have a great season.
Thank you too.